All right, everyone. So I had to leave early today because today basically is officially hurricane prep day because tomorrow we're going to start, we're supposed to be in place at, I want to say, by noon or 2 in the afternoon or something. So I got loved ones all around Central Florida. So went around today, me and my wife getting everybody set up, right, including ourselves. And so I had to leave early, right? But before I left, by the way, you can see the SPY kind of really, really close to all-time highs. Before I left, a couple pullback plays in DJT, which was a really strong day today. And then I'll actually highlight a couple of them in LASE. This morning, I'm going to go to 5-minute candles. This morning, I mentioned it. This right here is the opening 5-minute candle today. This all over here is all yesterday. So I mentioned over the mic, I said, hey, it topped out at 540. And yesterday's high is let me get this right, 570, right? So I said, and then it was pulling back when I said it was probably somewhere around here. So I said back through 540, it might make a run at 570 and maybe take off, right? And that's exactly what happened. So if you took the 540 break right there, never underwater, it went all the way to 942. And if you missed it, Kevin P, he always makes these highlight videos, mentioned it over 675, which is, see this one topped here, right? 674, which is a little bit of a lower high. The earlier high was 690, and it was somewhere around here, and he mentioned the 675 break, which happened right there. Also, never underwater, really, right? And it went to 942. So a couple neat entries there that anyone could have had in LASE today. And again, my other trades were pullbacks in DJT. Anyway, let me go to the daily chart and get into what we're watching for tomorrow. So let's start with DJT. Now it's had 4 green days in a row, starting to accelerate to the upside. Again, I assume this is running simply because, as I always put in my morning gap play watch list, the election approacheth, right? And so I kind of think this is pre-election gambling, if you will, or people placing bets, right? So it's in play. I'd like to see it come in for a day or two, right? But we'll see. I mean, it still might give a trade tomorrow. It feels a little extended to me. Definitely goes on the watch list, though. SERV kind of broke out yesterday and today. You could call that maybe a rest day, and it might be back off to the races tomorrow, so it goes on watch. LASE, again, crazy daily chart, but had a massive day today. So we're going to put that one on watch because we're day traders, right? SOBR, SOBR. This doesn't look like much, but if you look at the range, it was from 380 to 1243 yesterday. That's a massive range. And then today, much, much lower volume. So I call that a quiet inside day, and it might give us a third day play. So it does go on watch. RHE, I feel like we used to trade a lot back in the day. Found its way onto the watch list because of the big volume spike today, although closing pretty far off its highs. EVGO. Has had a nice 2-day run and then kind of chopping sideways for a couple days. So we're going to put that one on watch. BKSY. This one's a little obscure, but it's getting extra volume lately. It's had a couple headlines in the past few days. As far as the daily chart, though, I don't love the action, right? You got topping tail, topping tail. It did close above its open today. Good volume for this stock. But again, it's had some good headlines. Nothing really exciting about the daily chart here, but I'm going to throw it on watch anyway because it keeps getting my attention on the headlines. Hood, HOOD, breakout today. So maybe a follow-through day tomorrow. BURU, little penny stock, but big volume today and could continue tomorrow. PDYN, nice breakout today. We're going to watch that one tomorrow. And then my 3 small nuclear modular reactor, whatever they're called, plays that are, being thought by traders anyway, and probably going to happen to power data centers because of AI down the road. We've heard Amazon and Microsoft thrown around. Certainly worth keeping an eye on, right? So SMR is one, which is actually holding up really well. NNE, I actually like the fact that it's got a couple red days now, right? Because now to me, the bounce could be more powerful than chasing after a few green days. So I like that one. And then OKLO, same kind of thing. Strong space, right? And then a couple red days in a row. So all 3 of those go on watch. SMR, NNE, and OKLO. And I'm going to throw DUO on watch, which had a crazy move. And now we've got, several days in a row down. maybe it gives one of our famous intraday bounce play setups, hopefully, right? Anyway, I'll see you guys in the pre-market tomorrow, and we'll work together and build a gap play list to add to this list. Have a great night, and we'll see y'all in chat.